Hey booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. I am here today. I'm so excited about this video. I love making my goal videos for the year ahead. So this year the goals though are gonna be like a little more, they're not terribly specific. I read, I think 37 books this year. My goal on Goodreads is always 50, but I'm not stressed about that or anything like that. So I'll probably have 50 up again next year. But the goals that I am more concerned about, we're gonna go into here. So, and I really have to make this video because Jason is building a new bookcase in our library and he wants me to take all the books off my cart so that we can have them have space where they should be shelved. I really don't think it's all gonna fit you guys. There are just piles of books everywhere. You have no idea. Anyway, so there'll be a new bookcase, and actually that'll be really great because I will be able to see some books that I have maybe forgotten that I own, and get to them. So I'm not doing, some kind of challenge where I can't buy a book until I've read so many books. I'm not going to do anything along those lines, but I have been keeping track. I wrote this up this year. I went through all of my haul videos and wrote down what I had hauled, and so this is going to be a main area of focus. Am I gonna read all the books that I've hauled in 5 years in one? Of course not, but I just want this to be front and center when I'm choosing what I read. And there are plenty of books that I didn't haul that are on the shelves that I want to read, and that I got before I had a booktube channel. So, and these are books that I've gotten from you, from little free libraries, from my crazy used bookstore, that were gifts, all kinds of different places. And of course they're not all on here. But yeah, so I just want to try to get through some of the books that I have hauled since I've been on booktube. I did make a goal last year and I'm going to try to do it again this year. I didn't succeed this year, but I want to read 6 plays not 12. Okay, so 6 books that are either plays by Shakespeare or nonfiction books about Shakespeare, because we have so many books about Shakespeare, and I really would like to get to some of those. So this last year I read 3 plays. One of them I read twice, and then I read 1 nonfiction book. So I'm gonna try to do that. The other thing that I have realized is that I'm in the midst of a lot of series. I've been reading Slow Horses. I'm not sure. I'm really torn. I want to buy the rest of the series, but I'm just like, I don't know. Do I really need them? I'm not sure. So, I enjoy them immensely. But anyway, so I was like, because I tend not to think of myself as a series sort of person, but one series that this is my high priority to get to is to finish Anthony Trollope's Chronicles of his series of books about Barsetshire, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. The Barset ones, okay? Starts with The Warden. I've read The Warden, Barchester Towers. Oh my gosh, that was so great. And then Dr. Thorne, which was wonderful. I have 3 more. So this is how I'm going to be starting the year. I think this is the next one, Framley Parsonage. So I have 3 to go, and this and it will fall nicely because the third book in this, or the 6th book, I guess, in the series, the third book I have left to read is a mammoth, and that will fall nicely for the March of the Mammoths event this year. And so, but I want to finish these books. I didn't read any Trollop last year in 2023, and so I want to read these and try some more Trollop. But I love them, but I'm like, I want to read them, and I have to figure out some way to make them a real high priority. So I also started a mystery series this year. By Cara Black. The first one is Murder in the Marais. These are the Amy Leduc investigations. So they all take place in a different neighborhood in Paris. One of my favorite places on earth. Now, this is a huge series. I think I own the first 5. And that would be great. Like, if I could just read those, like, if I do have to read more books in the series, then I guess we'll cross that bridge when I get there. But I'm definitely not getting any more until I am done with that. So, yeah, and then I'd like to start the Thrush Green series by Miss Reed, and I have the first 3 books in that. So yeah, so there's kind of a series vibe going on. Like, and I will maybe make a list of the series that I want to start or am in the midst of, kind of thing. But I also created, whether this works this year or not, I don't know. But I did create on my Goodreads page 24 books for 2024. And this has been, over the last few years, like a high priority TBR. So these are books I really, really want to get to. And this last year, it worked so well the first couple of times I tried it, or maybe just once that I tried it. I did have like this thing where if I didn't finish something, it rolled over onto the next year's high priority TBR, so halfway through this year, like, I kind of wiped out what I hadn't already read. And then as I read books, I just added it to that list. So it's not really indicative of a high priority TBR, because I just, like, it just was not working. So I've got the 3 Anthony Trollope books on there. I have a couple buddy reads. That's another thing that I realized need to put buddy reads on the high priority TBR, because they are really important. And also, I have a tendency to forget when I'm reading stuff with people. So, Joe Smith, if you're watching this, we need to talk about, I think we're reading 2 books next year, but I can't remember. So, anyway, so it's got about 10 books on it right now, and I will try to flesh that out before the year goes on. I'm also going to leave an empty spot for the Pulitzer Prize. Just 1 spot, hoping they're not going to pick 2 books this year. So, quick summary. I'm going to try to focus on books that I have hauled in the last 5 years. I'm going to try to read 6 plays, books about Shakespeare. I am going to focus on some series books that I have started but not finished, or maybe haven't even started in the case of the Thrush Green books. And then I have a high priority TBR on my Goodreads page. I will probably not have 24 books on it by the time you check it out, but it will get fleshed out as I finalize some buddy reads for the year, And also I'm gonna leave a spot for the Pulitzer Prize for fiction. Let me know what your reading goals are for 2024. I normally include like some channel goals in this video, but do you know what, like, I think we're doing great. One thing I would love is if those of you who are watching and are not subscribed to my channel, if you just click that little subscribe button, it would be so great to have you be part of my 2024 reading year. But yeah, I don't really have any channel goals. I will be hosting Shake-Tember this year, and I do have some plans for some other, related to some other events, but I need to wait a little bit before I'm ready to share those with you. So it could be a really, really fun, exciting year though on my channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a happy holiday, and again, please let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can always leave an emoji or give this video a thumbs up. Booktube, remember to be kind to yourself and to be kind to others, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.